Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and on this video, we are going to discuss blue chip crypto projects as one of my viewers requested that I speak on it. And I said, sure, we can definitely do a video on some blue chip crypto projects, and I'll also give some price predictions. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And make sure you're using risk capital. And thank you to those who continue to support the channel. It definitely means a lot. With Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency, is what a lot of people like to call digital gold. It's kind of like that store of value. And let's look at kind of the price over the last year. And kind of with Bitcoin, looks like it kind of dipped to 25K over the last year. And then it at its top looks like it was close to 43.9K or close to 44K. It's up 1.6% over the last 24 hours. With Bitcoin, in my opinion, with this one, I would say during the bull run, we could get to that between that 100K and 125K mark. 120K would be kind of the conservative price prediction, and 125K would be the moon math, right? And a lot of that is attributed to kind of some of those Bitcoin ETFs that people are getting into. So we could definitely see some nice price appreciation with this one. And looking over to, is there any recent news here? No recent news other than the analysts say Bitcoin could be heading to 60K. This was an article put out like 3 hours ago. So, who knows with these things? Everybody has their own price predictions. But, Bitcoin is easy to find with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you can buy this pretty much, there's, you name it, you can buy Bitcoin. All these exchanges, Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. You can even, if you have Cash App, you can buy it in Cash App. Let's see, where else can you buy? Yeah, Gate.io, any major exchange, Crypto.com, you name it, Gemini, KuCoin, you name it, you can find Bitcoin. There's pages and pages and pages of ways to buy Bitcoin. And I will leave in my YouTube description a couple of exchanges that I use in which you can kind of pick up some of this up. But yeah, Bitcoin is kind of the be all end all. It's like we kind of like to describe it. Let's see if we can find Ethereum. ETH. Yeah, so ETH is kind of the building block of Web3. It's like the way I like to explain what Ethereum could potentially be. I definitely see with Ethereum a lot of upside with Ethereum, and now it's currently down a little bit over the last 24 hours. Over the year, looks like it kind of dipped to 1.6K roughly, like over the last year. And this is kind of as far as it kind of, this chart kind of expands out. I like to use it because it's kind of integrated within X, which I think is kind of cool. It looks like it got high as 2.5K, and this was on January 12th. So for me, as far as a price prediction with Ethereum, Ethereum could like in a bull run on the low end, maybe 8K, moon math, maybe 10K is kind of what I'm seeing with Ethereum. There will always be a lot of transactions on Ethereum. As many of you are aware, the gas fees are high, but a lot of big money is on Ethereum. So, with this blockchain, it definitely will stand the test of time. I know there's been like a lot of talks of trying to scale Ethereum so that those transactions are faster, but who knows with these things. And let's see what happens here. Let's see. Nothing really as far as newsworthy. Nothing really newsworthy. Looks like Celsius moves 1 billion in Ethereum. So nothing really newsworthy there. But again, there's like a ton of resources here on. What I like to use is either CoinGecko or Coinmarketcap. You can come here and find out as much information as possible about your different crypto projects that you're interested in. Here's Ethereum, and then if you kind of scroll down, there's like the link to the website here, and all the information here. And then they got their social media pages and stuff like that. And let's go to, let's see, we looked at ETH. Let's look at XRP. Let's see what's kind of going on with XRP. XRP hasn't been doing as much. Like I've seen like a lot of the influencers, the top influencers like Crypto Mason kind of really kind of backtrack on their statements about XRP and almost kind of a slightly bearish tone, but most so what I've been seeing from like Crypto Mason and other XRP people is like, hey, make sure you're diversified. And with Ripple, it's ranging between, it was at 42 cents at one point. At its height, it went up to 78 cents. I think that was like right around the time where they kind of had that favorable ruling with the SEC. So that kind of helped it, but then it just kind of just went back down, and it's just been kind of just trading sideways. No big, there was a movement here up to 67 cents, but no big movements really with XRP. And then here recently with XRP, they kind of had some damaging news here. Let's see. There was like an exploit with XRP. So it happens with any crypto project, right? It's unfortunate. We hate these hacks. We hate these exploits. But it looks like Binance was kind of able to help out Ripple and XRP. It says crypto exchange Binance has frozen 4.2 million worth of XRP following the largest hack of 2024. There's some information there. After finding out early on about the exploit that occurred at Ripple, we were happy to say that the Binance team has managed to freeze 4.2 million in worth of XRP stolen by the exploiter, right? So I'm not sure if it was over on XRP side and they moved it over to Binance. But this is the unfortunate thing, right? Doing from a crypto perspective, doing what can be done better far as from a security perspective. And that is kind of like the next step with all these crypto projects, right? What can we do better with these crypto projects? So for XRP, let's look here. Again, a lot, there's a strong following. It's the 6th ranked coin, right? There's always a huge following. What is there with XRP? Looks, 2.7 million people, right? But it's just the price action really hasn't been the sexiest. But again, with bull markets, like anything is possible. Let's see, what was their all-time high for Ripple was $3.40. Could it get back to this range like during the bull market? I would say again, maybe it could get to, I think now that kind of the SEC and kind of some of all that has passed, it could possibly get back up to this range, right? Again, not financial advice, but it could definitely get back up to that. I'm kind of looking right now because of kind of how the community sentiment has been for what I'm seeing. I'm looking between that $2.50 range and $3.40 range. Now, anything beyond that would be gravy, right? But it's, this one not as much moon math. And again, with Ledger, with XRP, their whole thing is basically doing cross-border payments, right? They want to be kind of the standard with cross-border payments, and working with different banks is what they're looking to do, right? And then again, there's some more information here about the hack. A total of 213 million XRP has been hacked, totaling over 112.5 million, right? So again, like a lot of this stuff has an impact too on price, right? So it could vary, right? A lot depends on like how the now is that to say that a crypto project cannot overcome this? We've seen it in the past where they different, there's been hacks on Binance, Solana, and those are still thriving today, right? So we have to keep that in mind. It's just a matter of kind of doing better with the security. And let's see, what else do we want to look at? We can look at we will look at internet computer. So with internet computer has actually been a good one. Essentially with internet computer, it's really kind of its own, pretty much internet on the blockchain. It's kind of its own ecosystem. And with internet computer, it has actually fared fairly well. Low as $3.99. Let's go here and see if there's like a lower price point. $3.21, $2.94 as of September 15th, 2023, right? And one of the people that I follow on X is Trap DeFi. He is really a big ICP guy because of everything that you can do on here. But he called it like right around that $2 range, and it's just rid all the way up to like $13. So with internet computer, this one could potentially have like a lot of room to run. Let's see if we can kind of go here real quick, and let's go to their socials real quick. Internet computer, kind of what it is. Internet computer adds autonomous serviceless cloud functionality to the public internet, making it possible to build almost any system or service entirely on a decentralized network, right? So it's on the internet, on the blockchain, right? And this is kind of some of the things that they do. Web3 services and enterprise services can be built directly on internet computer, a public decentralized network that scales, hosts social networks, media streaming, and more. So it's kind of cool because you're in Web3, but on top of that, they have their own social media within internet computer, which is kind of interesting. They have their own media streaming. So my guess is something maybe equivalent to like a YouTube, but it's inside of internet computer, which is pretty cool. So this one is definitely is undervalued. The all-time high for internet computer, this was kind of like at around maybe like launch, I believe, was $700, right? Could it potentially get back that high? I with Moon Math, I don't think I would go that high. Could we see, potentially maybe $200 with internet computer? Anything is possible. Let's look at the supply. What is the supply of internet computer? So 513. Okay, so maybe it could go up a little bit higher, right? Maybe like around that 500 range. Again, not financial advice, just kind of on the fly, looking at these different crypto projects. But that's not a bad supply with internet computer. So I think internet computer is one of those that's kind of overlooked and has all the potential in the world. It just needs more people to continue to build on it. And moving on, let's see what else we got here. Moving on, I got a couple of other ones here we want to look at. Doge, we'll look at Doge. So, this is one of the reasons why I talk about meme coins, right? Because with meme coins, like a lot of people, they gravitate towards them and it brings them into crypto. They like the whole meme factor, the popularity. As you can see, 3.9 million. Doge is the original meme. Whether you like it or not, Doge is a blue chip. It's in the top. What is it? Let's go back. Where's Doge? Doge is in the top 11, right? And that just absolutely infuriates people, and I absolutely love it. I love it, the fact that this meme has no business whatsoever being in the top 11. It's been top 10, and it just makes people who are heavy utility people mad, right? And I'm a versatile person. Like, I can talk blue chips, I can talk decentralized finance, I can talk memes, right? Because it's crypto and it's adoption, and you have to be able to be versatile. So with Doge, let's look at Doge over the last. Let's see. It got, the price action hasn't been there. 6 cents, and then it dropped down to 6 cents. Then it went up to 10 cents. So it's been like over the last year, just been kind of trading sideways. But we are fully aware of the people that follow Doge, far as on Reddit and far as on X, right? So with Doge, short and sweet, I believe that Doge can get to $1. Moon math, $1.25. And let's go real quick to look at the all-time high. 73 cents was the all-time high. Now, a thing that could take this to the next level, we all know that Elon Musk he's building a payment system within X. If he were to say, we want to use Doge as one of our payment methods within X, then that takes everything to the next level. Something like that would just absolutely moon Doge. So we will see what happens. But again, it's the original meme. People get so frustrated and upset that it's just brought up in conversations. But, you know, it is what it is. Moving on, let's look at Solana. Solana has been like another one here that is just, it's a layer one blockchain. And with Solana, you know, man, Solana, I believe it was like as low as, I want to say it got even lower than this. But let's go through here. On this chart, it says low as $15, but I believe at one point it had even got as low as somewhere in like the single digits, like $8-9. But it has since just ran and been on a tear. And if you look at the volume on Solana, their volume is crazy. The transactions and all the different meme coins that's pop up on Solana and the different projects that pop up on Solana, right? And it's up 2.15% over the last 24 hours. Let's see. Nothing here far as news with Solana. Let's see. And again, what I'll do in the YouTube description is, provide, maybe a link to crypto.com, Gemini, and Coinbase, because literally like all these are on there, for you to purchase. and you just buy and hold. These are buy and holds, and then you wait for the bull run for it to do its thing. Like Solana is on Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. I know it's definitely on Crypto.com and Gemini, and a variety of different. See, you can come over to Gecko and Coin Market Cap and just come down here, and it'll tell you where you can find the coin, right? Like if you're not in the US, you can come to one of these other exchanges and find where these projects are, right? This is kind of how you do your own research and you find out information about, Solana. It kind of talks about that it's a layer one blockchain with smart contracts. It has dApps on it, NFTs, proof of staking, all this stuff here, right? But Solana has been on a nice rip. Let's see, what else can we look at? But that's Solana. Oh, Solana price prediction. Let's go to, what is the all-time high? 259 and dollars. And what is the supply? So right around, yeah, I think Solana between that on the low end, $400 on the high end, $500 if we're using moon math. I like to use some moon math, so it has a lot of potential based on the fact that how enthusiastic people are with Solana. Like, it's just nuts. I'm on X and there's people just Solana this and Solana that. So yeah, Solana, it has had the problem in the past with kind of the outages on the blockchain for this layer one, right? The downtime. But people in the Solana ecosystem, they just don't care. They just want to trade on Solana, and the volume is just intense. Any project, any crypto project that is on the Solana blockchain, it just moons, right? It's crazy. So that's my thoughts on Solana. Let's see. Chainlink. I like Chainlink. Chainlink is another one that's kind of undervalued. It is essentially bringing real world data to the blockchain. Chainlink is kind of that link between the real world and the blockchain, and it brings data from the real world onto the blockchain, and they have just like a ton of partnerships. So, this was down to, $5.31 at its low. And then, it's actually doing pretty good. Like, Chainlink has been on a nice run, right? It's up 11.90% over the last 24 hours, right? So it's doing well with Solana and kind of bridging that information and that data. Moving on over to Chainlink real quick. That supply is right at 1 billion and all-time high is $52.70. So I'm using moon math on this one. With Chainlink, I feel because of all the partnerships that it has, it could get to $100. So we're going to double Chainlink, right? I like what Chainlink is attempting to achieve and just kind of linking all this information. You name it. There's some more information here with Chainlink Labs and kind of some of the things that they're developing. But come here and view for more information. All the information is here is on CoinGecko, or all the information is here on Coinmarketcap. So you can look there with Chainlink. Moving on, what's another one? Did we do? Let's see. Let's do Matic. Matic, I think from an engineering perspective, they have like one of the top development teams in crypto in general. Like what Polygon attempts to achieve is they are a layer two, kind of a layer two buddy for Ethereum. They help Ethereum scale. You go onto Polygon and the transaction and gas fees are fairly low, but it's a good solution and scaling solution for Ethereum. So that's why a lot of people use it. 59 cents here at the low, 50 51 cents here. It got up to 97 cents at one point. Let's go back. Okay, so it's actually down over the year because at one point it was at $1.15, and this is kind of as far as this chart goes, but it kind of a little pullback there. What did I do? Let me go back. Oh, that's over the day. Yeah, so this is what I did here. So Polygon has done a good job with partnerships. It's just a matter of, again, getting that volume and all these competing with all these layer ones. It's just it's stiff competition. I like the things they got partnerships with DraftKings. I want to say Disney. A lot of big names have been tied with Polygon. Let's scroll down. What does it say? It says here major developments position Avalanche and Polygon and these cryptos for volatility this week. So a little bit of information there. Let's go over to Polygon real quick. I believe the all-time high was like a little over $2. Yeah, $2.92. Can Polygon potentially do a little bit better? I would say with Polygon, $3.50 to $4, right? So a little bit up, but again, it's the way that with Polygon, if you notice on their social media, there's always information, there's always a partnership, they're always building and doing something, and that's kind of what I look for. So, you know, there's potential there. And real quick, let's see, do they have any? Here's kind of their social media with Polygon, different resources that you could look at. See, I'm not sure if there's any more information. They used to have a little section on here that had, dApps. There's the bridge, manage your assets. There's staking on here. There's apps. So there's more information here on Polygon. Yeah, so feel free to come to their website. It kind of talks about the unique addresses, 219 million, which is a game changer, 2.44 billion in transactions. So they're pretty much doing their thing. But come over here and look around. They have a section on here that has the different dApps on here. But at a quick glance, I don't see it. But again, feel free to come over here. Oh, here it is. So they have, a section here with the different dApps. Now let's get rid of that. That's where you can, here, down here, like all these different dApps and NFTs and centralized exchanges, games, you name it. Look at all this stuff. It's on Polygon. DeFi, different, DeFi plays. So there's a lot going on over here on Polygon. And going back to, let's see, we've talked about a lot on here. But again, with these use risk capital, Binance is another one. I tell you what, with Binance, that was one where with CZ, it is mind boggling how they went through all that stuff with CZ and it still held strong with the price action. And it was the right call to have the new guy come in. I believe his name is Richard. BNB is another one. I believe BNB got to, what did BNB get to? Like over 600? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It got over 600. And what is the supply on that? 153 million. And they continue to build. For whatever reason, hey, they like Binance. It's, the transaction fees are really not that high. It's a layer one. People use BNB a lot. Could it get back to that all-time high? With this one, it's going to surpass that. I would say Moon Math, 850 per pop, right? 850 per BNB during the bull run is kind of what I'm seeing here. That's my guess on BNB. We like BNB. I use BNB a lot. A lot of you know that I'm in Drip, and with Drip Network, we use BNB a lot, but I've done a variety of things on BNB. So we like BNB. Let's see. SHIB, that's a good one on SHIB. Going down here. Maker we like. We like Maker. I think they kind of do what is it, the DAI stablecoin? That's a healthy price point there, all-time high. And look at the supply. It's fairly low. So if you can get your hands on one of these, it's going to moon during the bull run. So all-time high is 6.2K. And again, we're talking about 2025 and more crypto adoption kind of piling on. Could this one with Moon Math, get to 7.5K? I believe so with this one. They've done a lot of good things with the DAI stablecoin and kind of making that happen. But yeah, fairly low supply, so we like Maker. And then let's see. Moving down, let's look at Aave. We like Aave. Aave is kind of like a lending type of platform with Aave. And you can, pretty much get a loan on with Aave. Let's go over to Aave. It's been a minute since I've been over here. Oh, they want me to connect a wallet. I don't want to connect a wallet. Just let me be nosy and kind of look around. Staking. Let's see if I can go to staking. There's a little bit of information on staking and here, but pretty much I want to say you put your assets up for collateral and then they lend you out some on Aave. With Aave, let's go back here. Scrolling down with Aave, yeah, look at that. 661 far as the all-time high. This one is another one I think you can get to $850. Not financial advice. Looking here, the supply is fairly low. Look at that. Only 16 million, right? So if a lot of people ape into Aave, it definitely could accelerate, right? So that is a nice supply. Looking there. So we definitely like Aave. So, that's kind of a quick run through. And let's go back on Aave. Let's see if I can go back. And if we go look down at the bottom, again, you can buy it on Binance, Kraken, Crypto.com, different decentralized exchanges like Balancer. You can buy it there. So it's a lot of ways to buy Aave, right? And again, I'll just leave information in the YouTube description. But I just wanted to do a run through, right? Because some people they just like to, they just want to buy and hold and wait for the bull run. That's what some people they want to do. And if you want to make life easier for yourself, just buy and hold and wait. Some people they swing trade. They wait for they buy a crypto at a low price, wait for it to go up at its height, sell off, wait for it to kind of do a retracement back, buy back in at a lower price. That way they have a stronger position, and then they go back up, right? So, oh yeah, and somebody had said on one of my videos that I use the word "right" a lot in my. For me, it's like a filler word instead of somebody that's on camera or somebody's doing a YouTube video and they're saying Now see that would be annoying. So right for me is like a filler word to prevent me from saying, Everybody hates that in a video, so that's kind of keeps me talking. But for me, that's it. I hope this video provided you some value far as blue chip crypto projects. And if there is a particular crypto project that you would like me to talk about, leave it in the comments below and I can do some research on it. One of the videos, Casper, somebody had left a note in one of my videos and they said, hey, can you do a video on Casper? And I did a video on Casper, and Casper is actually one of the better performing talking points on my channel. There's a lot of engagement with Casper Network. So I talk about Casper Network because there's a lot of engagement with it. People want to know about Casper Network. The same thing with meme coins. I'll talk meme coins like Teddy Bear. People like meme coins, right? And we talk about meme coins on this channel because it brings interest and people like it. So, but hey, that's it. And one last thing, with you're in crypto, we always say use risk capital, but not only that, you have to be versatile in other things, in other markets like traditional finance, like stocks, mutual funds. It'll help you sleep a whole better at night if you know that you have your stocks just working away for you. You kind of set it and forget it, or your mutual funds, you set it and forget it, like I do, and I don't even think about it. It just earns money. So you have to be versatile. It's kind of tough when you're just heavy crypto and that's it. So for me, that is it on blue chip crypto projects. Thanks for listening and thanks for stopping by.